Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my favorites. So current favorites, stuff that I've been loving. I have kind of an array of products. I have makeup, hair care, a little bit of like self-care. I have a perfume. So if you're new here, I would love for you to subscribe and let's go ahead and jump in. My first favorite I'm wearing on my lips right now and I just cannot get enough of it. These are new from Deck of Scarlet and I am partnering with them on this portion of the video. So thank you to Deck of Scarlet for sponsoring this video. And these are called their 3-way solid lip oils. These are essentially a 3-in-1 lip product. So you're gonna get the feel and the hydration of an oil, the pigment of a lipstick, but you're gonna get the glossy effect of a gloss. These lip oils are packed with hyaluronic acid to really smooth out any fine lines on your lips and also give you that hydration. They also have a custom blend of watermelon, carrot seed, and cucumber oil to really make these hydrating. When you touch these to your lips, they melt right in. They really do kind of go from a solid lip product straight into an oil. I'm wearing the shade Peach Sands, which to me is like a beautiful apricot kind of burnt color for fall. So the way that you use them is you just click them up from the bottom. The product comes up in solid form. And then again, once you touch it to your lips and it feels the heat of your lips, it goes into a really glossy, high shine kind of oil. So as you can see, me applying a little bit really gives me that high shine. These are incredibly nourishing. They feel great on the lips, but they're pigmented. So you can get basically the look of a high shine lipstick lip gloss, but the feel of a lip oil. I know a lot of you don't like that sticky feel. These are not sticky at all. The lip oils come in 13 different colorways. So we have kind of the more neutral tones, and then we have more of the red, pinky tones, and then you go into the deep, vampy kind of purple tones. Deck of Scarlet is also 100% cruelty-free, vegan, and a clean beauty brand. So now that you've seen all the swatches, my top picks are gonna be Peach Sands, which is what I'm wearing right now. It just feels like the perfect kind of burnt color for fall. Nude Ambition, perfect for every day. It's kind of universal, just a basic nude. And then if I want to go more grungy, cool tone, I reach for Cocoa Spice. So if you're interested in checking out the 3-way solid lip oils, I will link them down below as well as a 20% off coupon code for you guys. So definitely check them out if you like non-sticky, high shine, but full pigment. They're super gorgeous, and let's get into some more favorites. So next up is a product that I bought the last day of the sale from Sephora, and I got the mini because I didn't want to just splurge on the full size without knowing if I'd like it. But I love it. So I wish I would have gotten the full size. This is the translucent powder from One Size. So this is Patrick Starr's line, and I really had high hopes just because he did that MAC powder collab and it was like a huge hit. And I have to say, this is a gorgeous smoothing translucent powder. So there's 2 different shades, translucent and then a deeper shade. I got translucent and I just thought I could use it just to kind of touch up because I'm looking a little bit shiny. So I'm just taking a little bit in the center of my face. So in terms of formula, it's a very thin powder, very finely milled. It's not like a Laura Mercier translucent. It's much thinner than that, so it's more lightweight on the skin, but I don't find it to be drying. It doesn't have a scent, which I love. I like the Huda powder, but it's highly fragranced, which is not my favorite, so I like that this has no scent that I can detect. I love the packaging, and I like how smoothing it is, which I'm not surprised by because Patrick has textured skin and pores like I do, so I really was like, he's gonna go for something that's super smoothing, and I have to say, I really enjoy this. So I can bake with it. I can just use it to set. I can use it to touch up. I think the packaging is adorable, but really, it really just sets down my makeup, but doesn't add any cake to it, and it really smooths the skin. So my next favorite is something that's not new, but I've been enjoying it. This is the Moon Prism Blush Palette from Lunar Beauty. I love the packaging. I went crazy over this when I first tried it. I have been loving specifically these 3 shades. So there's a really bright kind of orange color, which is what I have on my cheeks today. Then there's more of a pinky shade, and then I do dip in a little bit into this to kind of give me those like bronzy tones. So I've been mixing these 2 shades most days, but these are so beautiful, so pigmented. They just blend effortlessly and they really brighten up your face. I am a blush fanatic. So to me, I can never have too many blushes. I just love the formula on here. You do get 5 mattes in here and then 1 shimmer. I tend to, again, just kind of stick to these up here, but stand out is this shade, and this shade. You can mix them all together, swirl your brush in, and it just gives you beautiful pigment. I know this was out of stock for a while, so I'll have to check and link it down below, but if you were eyeing this, I highly recommend it. Another makeup product that I've been loving, and I didn't like it at first, but then I realized that I just had to find the right way to use it. This is the new I Need a Nude Glow from Natasha Denona. I picked this up during the Sephora sale. And first of all, I love the color. I love the packaging. This is just a universal light kind of gold. I feel like most skin tones can use this. It's gonna be obviously not perfect for everybody, but I feel like it's very universal, like the ABH Amrezy. When I first started using this, I noticed it was quite stiff and I was having a hard time getting it picked up with a brush, but I've been using my Sculpt 2 from Sonia G and it's just working perfectly. So I thought I would just add a little bit here. I mean, you can see how blinding that is. This is blinding. Once I figured out what brush worked with it and kind of broke it in, I've really been enjoying it. And I wanted to show you a comparison with the ABH Amrezy. So this is the Amrezy up here and this is the Natasha. The Natasha is very similar. It might be just a tad bit more gold, but they're basically, I mean, they're very similar. Looking at them, there's not much difference. And when you put them on the skin, they're both just beautiful and blinding highlights. But I've really been enjoying it. Glad I picked it up. It's just been top drawer for me. Next up is a lip liner that I have literally fallen head over heels for. I knew I liked the formula, but this color specifically is just perfect. This is the Morphe Sweet Tea Lip Liner. So I feel like this is really hard to find, although I was looking the other day and I found it on a couple websites in a kit. So it comes with a gloss and a lipstick. This is the perfect nude lip liner. It's just deep enough to really give you that depth and kind of do the contouring, but it's not too deep to where you feel like you're just like putting like deep brown liner on and you have no control. It's very creamy, pigmented, lasts all day. The formula is incredible. I also like Love Bite, but this is a little bit deeper. It's just a little bit more rich in tone, and I feel like I can really get those kind of deep shaded contour lip looks with this rather than Love Bite that's just kind of my lip color but better. So I know this is hard to find, but if you can get your hands on it, it is incredible. Moving on to hair care, I have fallen in love with this, and this is so cheap. It's nothing new, but it's new to me. This is the Got to Be Glued Blasting Freeze Spray. So this is actually the Poly D limited edition. It was the only one on Amazon that came in a single, and I didn't want to buy like a 3-pack. So essentially this is just like a crazy hold hairspray. So for me, I just threw my hair back today and just used it to kind of set back baby hairs, and they're not going anywhere. Same thing when I put my hair in a bun. I have like broken hair at the base of my neck and it just kind of hangs down, and I feel like I have to use like 75 bobby pins to keep it up, and it just drives me crazy. This works wonders. This really is a freezing spray. So you definitely don't want to like spray this all throughout your hair if you want movement. This is like if you want your hair to just stay where you put it, it really does the trick, and it's super cheap. I've seen people use stuff like this before, but I never really, I don't know. I thought it was like a spray gel, but it really is just like a hairspray, and I can see myself using this so much. Next up, I have a perfume, and you guys, I am so in love with this perfume. It was love at first smell, like truly. I ordered it offline and it was pricey, but I've been hearing a lot of people rave about it. I didn't want to buy the big size because it's over $200 and I couldn't smell it. I haven't smelled it in person. So I was waiting for the small size to come back in stock at Sephora, and it did, and I snagged it up. So this is rumored to be Rihanna's signature scent. This is Killian Love Don't Be Shy. I got the small size, and this is a pricey perfume. This was $48 just for this. I mean, usually, you know, a small roller ball is like $25. Definitely pricey. So let me tell you, this is described as a warm floral. It says it has orange blossom, vanilla, luscious marshmallow. This smells incredible. And if you read the reviews, people either seem to love it or hate it. I love it. To me, this really smells like a sweet grape candy gum with marshmallow like tones. I smell the grape for some reason, but it's not off-putting. It's like a sweet, oh my God, I can't get enough of it. I don't know what is, it's like crack to me. This is literally like crack to me. It just smells like a cozy, super sugary sweet. So if you don't like that, you will not like it, but with a grape tone to it, bubblegum almost. I don't know how else to describe it, but I've basically been dousing myself in it. Oh my gosh. And like I had my robe on, I got out of the shower and was like putting it on, and then I put my robe on, and then like every time I put my robe on, I just smell it, and it smells, oh my God, it just smells incredible. I don't know how to describe it. It has that really like cozy scent to it because it's got that marshmallow kind of vanilla feel, but it definitely has a sugary sweet candy base. I'm obsessed. I have to say one of my favorite perfumes in a long time. Like, I love Cloud, and I have some other like staples from KKW, but this is top 5 for me. Definitely gonna be picking up the full size. I actually probably will ask Ian for the full size for Christmas because it's like 240 bucks, but it just smells so good. There's nothing else I can say other than like, I was nervous, but I immediately smelled it and I was like, it just smells literally so good you could eat it. It's one of my new favorites. Speaking of yummy scents, I have this stuff that I got off Urban Outfitters and I've fallen in love with it. So it's a really interesting product. You guys are probably gonna be like, what is this? It's called Panty Cakes Personal Care Enhancer. This is what it looks like. And it basically is like coconut oil with some like essential oils in there to make it smell incredible. And essentially you can put it on your bikini line, you can put it on your legs, mix it in with your lotion. It's very hydrating. So when you feel the actual product, it is like a melted coconut oil. And you rub it in and it doesn't leave you greasy or sticky, but it really just hydrates. I like to use it after shaving on my bikini area to make it, first of all, smell amazing, but also just to kind of soften it. This smells like cake. When I think about it, it actually reminds me of the Kilian perfume. Like, they go hand in hand. So the base of this is coconut, but it has literally like a cake sweet scent to it and it lingers. So if I mix it in with lotion, or as I said, like I've even put it, this is so weird, but like on my elbows or like my like underarms when they're really dry, maybe because I scrubbed off my tan or whatever. So you can use it so many different ways, but you can definitely just like put it all down, you know, on your bikini line if you're gonna get sexy with your man or whatever, and it smells incredible and it lingers, like lingers. So it's just something that I've been loving. It makes me feel good. It's like self-care. I get out of the shower, you know, after shaving, and I just rub a little bit on my bikini line, maybe like in my dry areas on my underarm, and I just feel like I can just smell it all day and it's super hydrated. So I wanted to mention it. It has like great reviews on Urban Outfitters, which is why I picked it up. And it's a small bottle, but really a little goes a long way. You just need like a little couple drops and just rub it in, and it's just so hydrating. Another product that I've been loving for skincare, this is the Sugar Rush brand, which is Tarte's sister brand. You can get this at Ulta. And it's called Treat Your Selfie. This is basically a spot treatment for acne. This works better than the Eradicate or the Mario Badescu that I've tried in the past. Those are typically sulfur based. This one has some sort of like algae in it because it's like green, but it works. So I will tell you, when you put this on an actual like oozing blemish, it will sting or burn a little bit. And that's when I'm like, yes, it's working. I know that's not like probably good, but I just dot it on with a Q-tip and it helps so much with any acne that's already been like popped or is coming to a head or whatever. It just dries it up and basically like kills it. So I've been loving it. I've repurchased a couple bottles. They sent me the first one months ago and I went through it, and then I actually went and bought 2 more from Ulta. It's just something I use all the time. I'm halfway through here, so anytime I have a blemish or a whitehead or something that's like oozing, I know that's gross, I just put a Q-tip dot on it overnight, and then it's basically like flat and dried out by the morning. And my last favorite for this month is also a self-care product. I never talk about this stuff, but it's something that I love and I'm gonna repurchase. This is the TheraBreath Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. I don't know if you can hear, but I'm basically out of it. So this is mild mint. They have a couple different types. So this is really interesting because it's not like your typical Listerine where it's like alcohol based and it burns your tongue and, you know, it feels like it's really working. The first time I used this, I was like, this is like a watered down kind of weird sensation. But I will tell you that literally this keeps your breath nice like for like 24 hours. So it says use twice daily, rinse for 1 minute. I mean, honestly, it keeps your breath so nice. So I've been doing it after I brush my teeth in the morning and then right before bed. And it really just gets any kind of nastiness that you had, you know, maybe from dinner or a snack or whatever. And I don't know how they do it, but it's not like that overwhelming burning mint. You don't have like a mint sensation in your mouth. It's very mild, but for some reason it just kills the bad breath. So I got mine on Amazon a while ago. I mean, I'm like out of it. So I'm definitely gonna repurchase it. It just does its job, even though it's kind of weird because I'm used to like Listerine, but you know, feel like Listerine or whatever isn't kind of holding you over. Definitely check this out. All right, guys, that is everything for my favorites right now. I don't have a ton, but I have some stuff that I'm really loving. Seriously, like those lip oils, the perfume, I just wanna douse myself in it. The powder, I just love using it. So I will link everything down below. Don't forget to check out Deck of Scarlet. It'll be at the top of my description box. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.